Hello, everyone, and welcome to Blow the Whistle Sports. I'm your host, Wayne Holloway, and thank you once again for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share. And like always, if you want to see something on our show, or you got an idea you want to see us implement on the show, drop them in those comments below, or hit us on any one of our social media outlets. Holler at us, we holla back. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Guys, happy holidays. But there's a lot more of this show for me to get into. But first, let me introduce you to our own sports almanac here at Blow the Whistle Sports. Other people might have people that think they know sports, but here we have the guy that knows the guy, which is me, that I'm about to introduce you to. And he goes by the name of Mr. Stephen Rubain. How you doing, sir?
Well, I want to wish you, first of all, a happy holiday season, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating.
Oh,
we do it all here. We love them all. So happy holidays to ya.
Yes, sir.
And, I'm in the lovely Carolina. I got Carolina fever. I'm here in North Carolina, and there's actually energy here. I mean, it's actually some Carolina's Panthers sightings. I'm impressed. It's a different vibe going on this holiday season. I think people down here in Carolina are feeling pretty good about themselves.
Your tone. Yeah.
What tone? I'm being honest. I said this is a new for me. Many times that I come down here, usually it's all about Duke or the Tar Heels, or
You picked against us, Steve.
I did.
I'm not going to forget that, Steve.
I'm gonna get to it.
I am not going to forget that or let you live it down.
Oh, I'm gonna get to it. Don't trust me. We're gonna get to that. But I just want to ease the feeling by letting you know that there is a good vibe going on in Carolina now. People are starting to believe that stadium had energy to it. It was like a real home game for the Panthers this week.
Nothing could be finer than to be in Carolina in the morning.
In the morning,
guess what, Steve? You'll be there in the morning.
I'm gonna be there in the morning.
I'm gonna be there in the morning.
I'm gonna be there all week, so I'm looking forward to seeing this next game on Sunday.
I'm not gonna let your hate bother me, not one bit, Steve.
Carolina,
not one bit.
In Seattle. But let's get going, because we want to keep this nice and tight this week.
That's right. That's right.
This holiday, we got a lot going on. So let's get this college football playoffs.
I'm not even going to ask you how your week was doing. Let's just jump right into it.
All right, too. I'll get to that. We'll get to that towards the end, because when we talk about the Panthers, that'll let you know how my week has been. But college football playoffs.
Yes, sir.
So we have 4 games this weekend, the first 4 of this 12-team playoff.
What are they?
We had 2 strong games and we had 2 duds.
Oh.
So let's get into the 2 strong games first.
All right.
First one was Alabama at Oklahoma. 2 SEC juggernauts, 2 teams that are known for having strong football programs, and the game delivered. Usually these type of games don't deliver like they should. This game was actually a great college football game.
Yes, it was all about that smoke.
All about that smoke. You had 2 powerhouse teams. Alabama had all the pressure of the world on their coach, Coach DeBoer. People have been running him out of town. In Alabama, it's all about winning. Every week, if you don't win, they want you out of town. You get death threats. And then you have Oklahoma. Yeah. So Alabama pulled it out. 34-24. Alabama beat Oklahoma. So the Florida can survive for one more week. If he loses this week, they're going to want him out of town again. So he's living week to week at this point.
College football is something special.
Yeah, college football is a whole different world, because it ain't just about, winning or losing. It's about your livelihood, your family, everything. So
a lot of people don't understand that when they're not really into sports. They watch sports,
yeah.
But if you stay in one of these big cities like New York, Los Angeles, it's not the same feel when it's these places where they live, eat, and drink the sport that they play every season for all seasons.
Especially the SEC. The SEC is a whole different animal. I mean, there's other great. Of course, the Big Ten is a great conference. ACC is a great conference. But this SEC, these guys live and die by this college football. So
yes, sir.
yeah, so Alabama, that was a strong game. That one, like I mentioned before, 34-24. The other relevant game, also between two Southern schools, you had Miami
Is
Hurricanes.
this a big game or
These
a
are big.
dud?
This is college. This is the playoffs. So
Okay,
these are all
okay.
big games.
You said
So,
you had 2 good ones and 2 duds.
well, I'm gonna get to those duds in a second, but there was 4 games. This is the second good one.
All
So
right.
this is Miami Hurricanes against the Texas A&M Aggies. So Texas, another state SEC that their football, the heart. Miami, of course, you know the legends of all the great players that come out of the Miami program. You have Michael Irvin's on the sideline wearing his Miami colors, acting crazy.
Man. What coach was that told
Yeah,
Michael Irvin, hey, don't be coming over here, like, don't be coming down here. You remember that? There was a
yeah, I
coach that
remember that.
came
I
out and
can't
shook
remember
his
the
hand and was like, "Hey,
Yeah, I remember
you're
that.
good for
Well,
school."
Michael Irvin showed himself big time on this one because he was out there beating up a trash can that had Texas A&M jersey on it. He had a whip. He took his belt off and used it as a whip and was sitting there and beating up on this Texas A&M trash can. I mean, if you haven't seen it, go to YouTube and look at it. It's just classic Michael Irvin. But
He's having
yeah,
fun.
he's having fun. I mean, he's in the middle of the Texas A&M energy, has a whole crowd riled up, and he's sitting there just beating up on this trash can.
Life's too
Like I said,
short to be stuck up
life's too short.
and not having fun. Michael Irvin's
Yeah,
living his best life. Let that
he's living
man
his
live.
best life, and he's real. I mean, it ain't like he's just doing it for a show. He really truly is living. I mean, he bleeds Miami Hurricanes. So
There it is.
Miami pulled it out 10-3. Good thing, imagine a college football game 10-3.
Woo!
But it wasn't even boring 10-3 though. It was an entertaining 10-3 game. You
Right.
know, there were turnovers, a lot of missed field goal. I mean, just a lot of drama for a 10-3 game. So
Mm.
that was a good game. That was entertaining. But then we had 2 duds. Let's get to these dud games. First one, I know, it unfortunately couldn't have it all good. The first one, Ole Miss, which we all know, Lane Kiffin's old school. We've been talking about him the last few weeks, how he left him at the altar, had the interim coach in. They went up against their in-state, well, I guess not necessarily in-state, but nearby rival Tulane. Tulane's in Louisiana. Ole Miss, of course, in Mississippi, just across the border. Ole Miss put hands on them. Let's just leave it at that. It was 41-10. They put hands on them.
Oh man. Said the
Tulane
score
should not,
again.
yeah, 41-10. And it wasn't even that close. They called off the
41
dog.
to 10. We
Yeah.
got to blow the whistle on them, Steve.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah,
get the whistle blown. 41 to 10. That's just shellacking.
That's a shellacking. And like I said, it wasn't that they eased off in the second half. So it could have easily been 61-10, 65-10. But yeah, Tulane probably should not have been in the college football playoff. We're gonna get to that in a second.
Not,
And then
not you only got your butt kicked. The opposing team felt sorry for you that they had to slow down.
Yeah, it was bad. I'm just leave it at that. It was bad.
Let's blow the whistle on them one more time before you go.
Blow the whistle.
Wait a minute.
And then the other one, there was even, let's get to even a worse game. Oregon versus James Madison. And this was worse for 2 reasons. First of all, Oregon put hands on James Madison. But then to make it even worse, not only did they call off the dogs, but then you know what happened that's going to piss off the bettors. What do you think happened?
Somebody did something to the point spread.
Oregon, that was up, I think at one point, Oregon was up 40-something to 3, 44-3.
Oh, my goodness.
They called up the dogs so bad, James Madison was able to cut the game down to 17 points. The point spread, I think, was like 19.5, 20 points.
Oh.
So people who the whole game was dancing, celebrating, and just knew they covered.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
This is why I do not gamble on college. But I must admit, the NFL has been just like college this season. The NFL has been the mirror image of college. They embody college this season.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get to that in a few minutes because we definitely got some bad beats in college in the NFL too.
Yeah.
But Oregon was killing them. I mean, it was the first half was just a total shellacking, and then the second half they totally let off and let James Madison score 31 unanswered, pretty much unanswered points in the second half to cover. So yeah, so James Madison, Tulane. The big question going into next year: should they let these non-top 4 conference schools in this playoff because they just don't match up? You should have the 12 best teams in the playoffs.
Right.
It shouldn't be the 10 best teams and the 2 teams we're just letting in because they were the best in weaker conferences. I mean, that's what it is. That's what's happening now is that we got the 10 best teams and then 2 teams that have no reason to be in there other than their.
I'm not gonna say that, and I'm not gonna put those kids down. This just means they have to practice hard. They got to get another coach in there and come in there with purpose. If they did good in their conference and they get promoted to where they're at and to play these bigger teams, they have to come prepared. Period.
Okay, all right. Well, it's going to be a huge topic of the conversation. I mean, I guess you look at it, in college basketball with March Madness, you have smaller schools playing big schools. So why not in college football?
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
But then we have schools like Notre Dame whining and crying how they weren't let in, and then they're looking to see a team like James Madison or Tulane getting blown out. It's a topic for discussion.
Who was mad because they didn't get in? Again?
Notre Dame.
Look. Let's put out a public service announcement, and this goes to all these college teams and to the commission. Get it right. We love these sports. Get the brackets right. Mm-hmm. Make it right to where that type of stuff can't happen. It's very easy to do.
Yeah.
The NFL doesn't have it set up like that. You don't have to set college up like that. There are enough teams for these teams to play just like a regular schedule. It is a regular schedule. They get the NIL money now. Set it up right.
Right.
We're not in the Stone Ages anymore. Set it up right.
And in the case of Notre Dame, join a conference. If you want to cry about not being in college football, join a conference, and then you can win your conference and guarantee you're in. If you want to remain independent, then you're depending on a committee to get you in. That's too bad. They lost the 2 games they played against top 20 teams, Miami and Texas A&M. They lost.
And I have a great suggestion. Mm-hmm. What we just talked about, these as you said, lower conferences, right? The lower standards. Put Notre Dame in the conference with them.
They don't want to. That's the problem. They don't want to because less money. So Notre Dame wants to be greedy. They want to keep all the money to themselves, but then they want to cry when they don't get into the big time playoff.
This is easy to be worked out.
Yeah, very easy to work out.
Very easy to work out. If it doesn't get worked out next season or the season after, it's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I agree.
Everybody needs to get their shine. Let everybody get their money. Period.
I agree.
Sports not just about the money, even though we know it's about the money.
It's all about the money.
It's about these kids, and it's about the sport and the tradition that everybody loves. Everybody wakes up for this.
Yeah, I agree. Well, we got 2 weeks until the next set of games, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll discuss the next round next week.
Yes, sir.
Let's get right to the NFL.
You're not playing.
We're playing nice and tight this week. This week is all about people got holiday shopping to do. We got storms on both coasts going on.
I gotta go make a late pickup myself.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So let's get this done. So let's get to these games because I know the first game you want to get to, but do you want to say that game for first or for last?
Steve,
I'm gonna let you.
Don't put me out there like oh, you know what game I want.
I want
to get to all the games, Steve. I want to get to all the games. It's not no one particular game I want to get to. I don't even know what you're implying right now. I don't need you really to stop it. You with all this extra energy. I don't know what's going on. Did I miss something?
How many games?
Maybe
In all
you'll
seriousness,
tell me later. You'll tell me later.
how many games did you watch all the way through this week?
uh,
Exactly. You
uh,
watch one.
uh, oh,
You watch one.
that's how we doing it, huh? That's
Yeah,
how
you watch one
I
game
watched
all.
the Steelers-Lions game all the way through, and
Okay,
that was
all right.
crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about that. We're gonna get to that.
Crazy.
Since you did bring it up, let's start with that one first because we got two things going on. We got the game, and then we got DK Metcalf.
Oh, we got three things going on. We got the game, we got DK Metcalf, and once again, these officials.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
all right.
Let's not
Well,
gloss over that.
see,
A lot of people
I
mad
don't
behind
know.
that.
I kind of get it. It took way too long. I think that was the hardest part. It took way too long. They should have. If a decision should have been made. It needs to be made within 5 minutes. It can't take 15 minutes, and then make that decision. So I'll give you that much. But the game itself,
not just 15 minutes. This needs to be a process where it doesn't take that much time, and we need to be able to take the officials make the official call, quote unquote, but it needs to go up to a higher office that's not at that game,
right?
And that
it's supposed to.
Review.
But that's the thing, though. It's supposed to. They have a higher office who reviews it in New Jersey. They have that, but it still took too long, which I don't understand. Because if you have people who do nothing but watch the game for a replay, it shouldn't take 15 minutes.
Exactly.
So I agree with you. And the thing is, they do have NFL officials in New Jersey whose job is to help the officials on the field when the situation comes. And so I don't know why it took that long.
It irritates me.
It irritates. Yeah, no, I'm
those so-called conspiracy theorists, they eat this up.
Right, because
and I agree with them in these instances, Steve.
I mean, it was simple. Was it pass interference or was it not pass interference? If it was pass interference, game over. That's it. And they came out and said there was offensive pass interference, so then everything else didn't matter. The game over. There's no time on the clock.
Yeah.
That's a ruling. Offensive pass interference with no time, game's over.
Detroit should have won that game. Period.
Oh, no. They called offensive pass interference. So you're saying there was not offensive pass interference?
I'm talking about when Amon-Ra made that first one that they called back.
Okay, well that's a whole. Okay, well you get into the first one. I'm talking about the second play. I'm talking about the end of the game play.
I'm not that one. It take that with a grain of salt. The first one didn't make. If we're watching it, how do you get it wrong when you see the replay? Just like Carolina's game last week when they played the last game that they just played. Who they played? They played.
Are you talking about the game y'all won, Saints?
The Saints, the game we lost against the Saints.
Oh,
That was an official thing.
You saw how I snuck that in.
Huh?
I knew I lost, but I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
I just want to hear that. I just want to hear you say that.
But my thing is, if you make a mistake, nobody want a sorry letter the week after.
Right.
Nobody want to be like, oh, you know what? Hey, remember when we made that call and you threw this challenge flag? And do you remember we said that no, we was right and you was wrong? I'm trying to say that, you know what? You were right and we were wrong. It's over with now. You can't change it. But I want to just say sorry. That is stupid to me, man.
Yeah, it happens way too often in the NFL. Way too often. Where they, oops, we made a mistake, but we'll fix it.
If you can say, oops, you made a mistake a day later or 3 days later, you knew you made the mistake in the game because it's in slow motion.
Right. I agree. I'm with you.
In the game, they had a steal. It was a steal picture, a steal frame.
Yeah.
You saw, like I said, it was good.
Right. And the thing is, like I said, they have a whole crew in New Jersey whose job is to go back and review it and look it over in real time, and they still got it wrong. So that really makes no sense. When you can't even just blame the officials on the field, but you have people who watch it from all different angles, and they still mess up. So
hey, I'm going to put something out to Mr. Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
Not just Mr. Roger Goodell, to Stephen A. Smith, to the guys over at the Speak Easy. You know, all of the players, they have their own network right now. Speak Easy, Stephen A. Smith, all you guys, Shannon Sharp, Ocho Cinco. Come on, man. If all of us say something about this officiating thing, we can get it right. We can force them to get it right. Stop accepting this nonsense.
Yeah. And we've been arguing this for years. We've been going back years and years. We can go back to 2017 with the when they had to play with the Saints and the Vikings, where we had that argument.
It's 2025.
Yeah.
It's 2025. We have the technology. We have all the advancements. There's no reason to have to go through this. You can put something in the football to know exactly if the football crossed the line.
Yeah.
There's no reason to be blinded to this.
I agree.
The NFL is a juggernaut. It has the money. So I'm calling out Stephen A. I'm calling out Shannon Sharp. I'm calling out Ocho Cinco. I'm calling out everybody at the Speakeasy. I'm calling out everybody who loves this game. Come on now. This is Blow the Whistle Sports. Wayne Holloway and Mr. Stephen Rubain. We're calling you guys out. We want justice. Yeah. Get the officiating right. Get it right.
That's it.
There's no reason in this beautiful game to have to go through that. Where we got all these notable names. Well, it's like the thing with the Rams, Sean McVay. I've been in football for how long, and I've never seen something like that.
Yeah.
The play was called dead. And you want us to respect the sport? We spend billions of dollars on memorabilia. We love this game too.
Agree.
But I'm calling everybody out. Hey, Steve, I'm sorry, man.
No, I mean, that was I'm
really.
That's one thing. We've had this argument many times over the years, and so I don't know where to go with it. I don't know where to go. But let's get to the game itself real quick.
Let's go, man.
It's time. I don't know what to do with the Lions because at this point, we have to assume the coach is not going. I mean, they're going to keep the coach.
What's wrong?
How when you have a weapon like Jahmyr Gibbs, you have a weapon like Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm just going to put this out here. Let's just put this out here.
You trying to call
the Detroit Lions passed the ball for 54 times. 54 times on Sunday.
3 touchdowns.
34, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
Right.
Jahmyr Gibbs had 7 rushes for 2 yards.
Hello.
7 rushes. Now you can sit here and present the argument, oh, well, he only had 2 yards. He's Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yes, sir.
Jahmyr Gibbs can have 10 rushes for 2 yards. That 11th rush, he's going to take it to the house for 70. He's that good. We've all seen this. You and I have watched Lion games over the years. Every time he touches the ball, he can take it to the house.
We know it.
We know it. You got to get him the ball. 2 reasons. Number 1, because he can take it to the house. Number 2, your offensive line is your strength, and you keep the Steelers off the field. You control the time of possession. They played right into the Steelers' hands. Now let's talk about the Steelers, for instance. The Steelers ran the ball 14-9, 2-2. That is 27 times for over 200 plus yards.
Yes, sir.
So while they ran the ball 28 times for 200 yards, the Lions ran the ball 7 times for 2 yards.
Hey, and I thank you, Mike Tomlin, because Jalen, that's my guy. You know, he's on my fantasy football team, and yes, I was in the playoffs. Bang bang! Thank you, sir. Thank you.
14 rushes for 143 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Warren. I mean that is December football. you keep Aaron Rodgers where all Aaron Rodgers got to do is just ball control. He had a great game because he didn't have to throw the ball 54 times.
Didn't he look good, Steve? Come on now. I know you don't like Aaron Rodgers, but didn't he look good?
This is me. What's my talk on Aaron Rodgers? I have never said Aaron Rodgers is not a good quarterback.
But why you don't answer the question, Steve?
I'll see you in January.
I asked you, did Aaron Rodgers look good? This is hard getting this out of Steve.
Because why? Because the running game was dominant. When the running game is dominant and Aaron Rodgers has flexibility to play action, he's going to look good.
Wow.
That's just the point.
I'll take that. You said something nice about Aaron Rodgers. I'll take it, Steve.
Okay.
The look on your face, you didn't want to say nothing nice about Aaron Rodgers, but let me tell you guys something, because I have to give you another look because of a guy named Aaron Rodgers, 27, 41, 266 yards, 1 touchdown. That was nice. That was nice, but who gets the W? Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers.
Because they got the 2 rushing touchdowns, as I mentioned already. Jalen Warren with that 143 yards and 2 touchdowns won the game for them.
Steve, this is a team sport, Steve. I know you want to separate the W from Aaron Rodgers, but this is a team sport.
As I mentioned,
when they lose, it's Aaron Rodgers' fault. When they win, he's part of it too, Steve.
I give him credit. What did I just say? I said Aaron Rodgers gets good stats on his part, but the game was won and lost with the running game. That's not putting Aaron Rodgers down. That's saying that Aaron Rodgers had a strong game.
Okay, but the way
I'm acknowledging his strong game under the fact that the coaching allowed for the run game to develop. You can't criticize a running back when he don't touch the ball.
Hey,
Gibbs only has 7 rushes.
Somebody needs to talk to Hallberg over there. They got the main man Henry and Henry.
Exactly. What's that? Don't jump the gun, because that's my next.
Oh, my bad.
That's my next one. That's even more egregious.
We called out the NFL and Roger Goodell. It's time to call out coaches now.
Yeah.
It's time to call out, because there's a lot of good teams out there that should be doing good at this time of the year, but they not.
Because we were going to transition right into the Ravens. You jumped the gun a little bit, but let's transition right into the Ravens.
We were talking about teams and them progressing, and we were talking about them not utilizing personnel right when it comes to playing the game. And this is purely coming from a fan's point of view. I mean, we watched the game just like everybody else. Exactly. Probably me and Steve probably watch a little more than everybody else.
We watch a lot more than the average person.
Now
we've seen thousands of games.
Yeah,
so we know what we're talking about as far as understanding the optics.
Exactly, and I kind of feel personally responsible for Lamar Jackson's downfall this season, because Lamar Jackson is one of those guys, I guess, that, even though he has the skill set to sit in the pocket and give it to his talented team, the team doesn't look that talented if he's not running the ball at 100% capacity. Now, this has been my failing, is that I've always thought the Baltimore Ravens would do better if during the season Lamar Jackson would stay himself in the pocket and dish the ball out to his weapons. But now we've seen him try to do this, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to retract on what we said?
No, because we need, for those people who don't watch the show every week, we need to go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Because when you go back to the beginning, let's go back to this summer. He had $750,000 to go and do off-season workouts. And he declined to go in there enough times and make that 80% to get that off-season workouts. Now, all that sounds good and dandy back then. And remember, I told you that was going to be an issue. And you were like, no. Lamar Jackson's great. They're going to go all the way. They're going to do. And I told you that's going to come back.
I like how you do my voice.
No, I'm just because when we argued about this back in July, August, and you were like, I said, I'm telling you, this is going to be a problem for the Ravens. He's not serious about winning. He's taking it too lightly. You were like, no. Ravens are the favorite. They're going to destroy the AFC. I said, trust me. Now look at Lamar Jackson now. His body is breaking down on him.
See,
Look at all the injuries. Look at all the injuries he's had this year. He's had like 7, 8 different injuries to his body. And this last one should be one that for a person of his ilk should not keep him out of the game. I mean, we've all had back problems. Nobody argues about the issue of a back. But when you take into account of all the other issues he's had, this is conditioning. This is training. This is the stuff you do in the off season. The workout you do in the off season matters to you in the regular season, especially late in the season.
True.
His body now is just broken down on him. I mean, he's not a young bird anymore. He's been in 6, 7 strong years in the NFL. You got to work harder. You can't work less. You can't just depend on your natural ability.
Right.
And that is where. So that's the first part to get to. So whether he stays in the pocket or runs or whatever, he needs to commit himself fully in the offseason, 100% to being in the best condition he can be in.
I give you.
But that's still being said. Now, with that still being said, we got a severe Derrick Henry issue.
That's not Lamar Jackson. That's coach.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I said, but that's still being said, we got a serious Derrick Henry issue.
Right.
Because when Derrick Henry was taken out of the game, I'm sorry, forgive me. When Lamar Jackson was taken out of the game in the second quarter, it should have been all Derrick Henry all the time.
I thought he was about to beast, but he did.
And he was beasting.
Yeah.
Until he got a touchdown
and got deactivated.
And then he got deactivated. The last 2 drives of play, he didn't touch the ball one time in
the whole last quarter.
The whole fourth quarter, not one rush, not once. With the backup in the game.
Do you think they're going for a draft pick? That's like they just shut down.
Whatever it is,
trying to win if you don't put Derrick Henry in. You ain't trying to
win. With your season on the line and you're in the fourth quarter of a close game,
and
you don't give the ball to Derrick Henry one time.
Say what?
Somebody's head got to roll. Now, is it the offensive coordinator? Is it the head coach? Is it both? Somebody head got to roll, because if I'm a Ravens fan and I'm watching this and they're telling me you can't give Derrick, I need to see Derrick Henry on the sidelines with crutches on.
Man,
if I'm seeing him on the sideline and he's healthy and you're not going to bring him in the game, I got to let the team go.
Can you imagine if Derrick Henry was on the Kansas City Chiefs? Could you imagine?
Don't imagine.
People will hate Kansas City again. Derrick Henry goes to Kansas City. That's 2 more, maybe 3 more Super Bowls.
Listen, he wanted to go to the Cowboys. He wanted to be in the. He said, "I'll take a pay." He said, "I will take a pay cut to go with the Cowboys."
See, now you beating a dead horse, man. The Cowboys are done for the season.
If you bring up the Chiefs, what's that? If you had to choose from the Chiefs now and the Cowboy offense is better than the Chiefs. Imagine him with
you Cowboys fans. I want y'all to hit Steve's page and talk to Steve the way I'm not saying nothing about y'all.
I'm just telling you
y'all
the truth.
Got kicked in the high parts already.
I hate the Cowboys.
I know
I hate the Cowboys.
Everybody knows you hate the Cowboys.
But I'm telling you, if the Cowboys had Derrick Henry with Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and what's his name? They'd be great. You don't think if you have Prescott, Derrick Henry, CeeDee Lamb, and who's the old Steeler wide receiver that Pickens?
Mm-hmm.
You have those 4 weapons. You can't make the playoffs.
There should be no issue.
No issue. So
all you got to do is feed him.
Feed him.
Feed him. He hungry.
Yeah.
That old sign that what's his name?
Elliott. Yeah, Elliott used to do.
That needs to be Derrick Henry call sign, because that's what he do.
But that offensive line
doesn't even look like Derrick Henry is getting old. It looks like he's getting younger.
Stronger. I mean, the only thing is his fault is that he's good for that one fumble. He's gonna give you that one fumble. He's good for a fumble.
Those fumbles, and that's another thing with this officiating that I'm gonna say for another time. But they blow the whistle fast when they want to, and then on some plays they hold that whistle. I seen a few running backs get mugged this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the play was over. The three defenders picking the guy up and carrying him while the other two guys work on his arm to get the ball out. Come on now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, blow the whistle.
There
1, 2,
needs
3,
to be some
blow the
consistency.
whistle.
Yeah, there
1,
needs to be
2, 3, blow the whistle.
Yeah, I agree. There needs to be some consistency. It is very skewer to whoever the officiates are. They pick and choose. So
all the time.
I know. But let's get to the game we've all been waiting for, because I know Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Carolina Panthers. The game to set up who's going to be in first place in the NFC South.
Steve.
Yeah.
Steve, Carolina is in first place. Mm-hmm. Steve. Yeah. This wasn't a big game. This wasn't a big game to talk about, man. You know, Carolina do what they do, baby. We do what we do.
Okay, well, I'm going to sit here and say, I'm not going to say pleasantly. Well, I will say pleasantly surprised, because, you know, I want to see Bryce Young do good. So as much as I give you a hard time, as much as I bite on, I felt good for him having a little swag. He was out there pumping, doing a little dancing, doing a little. I felt good for him on that. 2 takeaways I will throw out there, though.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Legette, you can let him go. He needs a change of scenery. Something ain't working right with him. He's too talented and looks too good of a wide receiver to just be doing the stuff that he does on an almost continuous basis. I mean, running out of bounds by himself and then just trying to get back in and catch the ball. The play in the last game where he didn't realize you need a toe tap in the sidelines. You catch the ball and you got your left foot way out of bounds, and you don't realize that where you are on the field.
We're not even gonna mention drop ball.
I mean, the ball like literally hits him between the numbers and it rolls off his shoulder pad and just bounces up in the air. I mean, it just happens too much.
I don't want to get rid of him, but there's something that needs to be done.
What can be done?
Coach, Legette needs to be benched. And you know what? I don't even say bench. Legette needs to come off the bench like you do Horn. The wide receiver Horn that we got from Colorado, the speedy guy, the guy that every time he comes in, the offense perks up. I can see it. The fans can see it. Coach. Horn is the guy to put in. Legette needs to come in off the bench. He needs to get his focus straight, because I believe Legette is going to be the wide receiver that we need him to be. Not sure, but this is the same stuff they were giving Bryce Young. Okay, and Bryce Young wasn't all the way there. Now Bryce Young is dialed in. So now we really can see what's going on. He's dialed in, and every time he gets the ball to Legette, it's dang near 50-50. No, I'm not gonna say 50-50. It's like 30-70 that he's gonna do something good. It's the 70% that like Steve said, the going out of bounds, in and out, coming in, then we don't get credit for that. And then I have to hear it from the other end, because I'm part of all the Carolina clubs, and the fans don't even understand that Bryce would have over 200, 300 yards if Legette would just hold the doggone ball when he get it thrown to him.
Yeah, but this is going to week 17 or week 16. All right, no, week 17 actually.
I understand.
He got 30 catches on the year, 300 yards.
I understand that.
You do understand that 2 rookies have come in and have surpassed him as far as McMillan and Horn, as you're mentioning. These are rookies.
I understand. You heard me. I said, sit this young man, but put Horn in. If you put Horn in, that's the burst that the offense needs. That's also what Bryce Young needs, because guess what? Horn's going to get open and get the ball. Then we got Croker, we got Horn, and we got our number 1 guy, T-Mac, on the side.
Did you call him Croker?
Then you see.
Did you call him Croker? You mean Coker?
Hey,
They call the
hey,
man Croker.
hey, hey. That's what it
Leggett,
sounds
look
like
at
to me.
Leggett is Croker. Leggett should be, he's the frog.
Oh, here we go.
Leggett is the frog. Don't insult Jalen. I'm calling Jalen Coker. Because every time I see him, he makes plays. The
Love
other
it.
guy's a croaker.
I like our tight end Sanders too, rookie. I like those
Yeah.
guys. All those guys,
All those guys look good. That's what I'm saying.
they looked good last season.
Your rookie draft class has been solid. All those guys have come in and produced. Your second year guy, who was your big second year draft pick, is still missing in action.
The coach has to see it, Steve.
I
And
understand.
if this is as any reflection on all these NFL teams, the coaching is a lot different than what it used to be. We don't even understand some of the times the things that we see.
Right.
I saw let's off subject a little bit. I saw the Green Bay Packers. It was Green Bay. Yeah, it was Green Bay, and they were up. They could have kicked the field goal, but they went for it instead of putting points on the board.
Makes no sense.
There's just a lot of nonsense that goes on right now, and you know, I don't get it. Put the points on the board. The coaching is just different right now,
Yeah.
and I don't know where to put that. You tell me where to put that. Coaching is very different.
And just closing out this Carolina segment.
Whoa!
I still don't.
I didn't say nothing about my team.
No, I said closing out the segment. Why are they still? They're still not using your guy right, Rico Suave.
That's also coaching. They're not using Rico or Hubbard right.
Right.
It should be a delicate balance. You see when we have the games where Rico and Hubbard, you know their nicknames, Thunder and Lightning, Rico and Suave. Hey, Rico Suave, aka Thunder and Lightning. You know the games when they're balanced are the games that we at our best. They're at our best where Bryce is able to dissect one of those defenses because the running game is so strong. And we can't even get our passing game up because the running game is a sometimey thing. It's a sometimey thing. Like this last game, we didn't have a run game.
No.
They did what they did in segments, but I don't understand. Didn't it used to be where coaches would go over what plays work with what personnel and then go back to those plays in different games because that person likes that play.
Yeah.
It just seems like my coach pulls plays out of the air and no plays like the last play. There's variation.
We call it Madden football. We call it Madden football.
There it goes.
When you're playing Madden football, you just go out there and just do any old play. Hey, let's just do this play because it sounds good.
But I believe we're going to get it together, man. They're going to get it together.
Okay, all right, but just
the handwriting's on the wall. Carolina's making a change, sir.
Well, all we know is just going into the playoff scenario. Tampa still controls the destiny. If they win out the last two games, Tampa wins the division. Carolina's out. Carolina wins both games. Carolina's in. Tampa's out.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing out. That's for
yeah. But the way you see it, no. Carolina's in. Tampa has to do something to get in. Not Carolina's out. The way you saying it, it's like we're out already. And
well, you're going to have to go to Tampa. Either way, you're going to have to go to Tampa to win unless Tampa loses to the lowly Dolphins.
That could happen.
It could happen. It could happen.
That could happen because we're going to go put hands on Sam Darnold in Seattle.
Okay. Well, you make it these picks then since you already.
Wait a minute. Who just got suspended for socking the fan?
DK Metcalf. We were going to talk about him, but it's so. What's your take on it? First of all, did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
What's your take before I give you my take?
My take on it is fans do their job. The fans wanted you suspended.
Right.
You played into somebody who doesn't make that type of money, who you don't know at all. Somebody that don't know me can say whatever they want to say about me. And I might be like, screw this guy. but I'm not about to go overboard because why? They have no effect over your life.
Mhm.
You do have an effect over your fan base. You do have an effect over your team that you're affecting right now. That doesn't make any sense at all. You're a grown person. Ignore idiots. Got too much money to worry about what an idiot have to say. That's my take on it, Steve.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you this joke from a really famous comedian, great comedian, Ian Edwards. If you ever get a chance, go on YouTube, look him up, look at some of his material.
All right.
Very, very funny comedian, very funny writer. And he was talking about shark attacks. And he said there really is no such thing as a shark attack because the ocean is the shark's playground. And so if
Right.
you go into there and you go into his house, he has every right to attack you. Now, if you're in the shower taking your shower and the shark comes up through the faucet and attacks you, then that's a shark attack. But if you're in the ocean and you swim in there, at that point, all bets are off. You
invaded his
crossed
house.
that domain.
He's protecting his home.
He's protecting his home. Now, the reason why I bring this up is with the DK Metcalf thing. The field is your home for the player.
Right.
The stands is the home for the fans. When you cross over into the stands, at that point, you've left your home and you're going to somebody else's home. So in the case of DK Metcalf, no matter what the fans say when they're in the stands, you guys just ignore that. When you go over into the stands and you hit a fan in the stands, at that point, you're always going to be wrong because you have no reason walking all the way over to the stands to hit that guy.
Is he getting sued?
He's going to suspend. He's going to get suspended for that. Yeah.
He got suspended for 2 games already.
Yeah.
But is he going to get sued is what I want to know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Because
it's assault.
Somebody can say what they want to say.
But it's assault, and it's on camera. You got the camera there. It shows the whole thing. You see the guy reaching, talking. He's talking smack. He's talking crazy. He probably said everything that DK said, but you reached up and gave him a shot.
A good one too.
A good shot. Yeah. So yeah, there's going to be a lawsuit. He's going to sue the NFL too because again, he paid his good money to go watch the game, and
y'all let this crazy fella on the field. And I yell obscenities to all the players that I don't like.
Yeah.
Why did this one come punch me in the face?
Walked over, took the time and energy to walk all the way over to the sideline to hit.
And it looked like he said, "Say what you said." Oh, that's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be a lawsuit. But yeah, so that's that.
See, we gotta get out of here. People got to go shopping, man.
Yeah.
Before we get to the picks, do what you want to do about say what you need to say about the NBA, Steve.
Well, no, I'm gonna get the NBA last. I'm talking about Christmas Day after the picks because that's gonna be. But I'm gonna talk about boxing real quick. Just a quick because we can't let this Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua thing go without saying something.
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
You know where I take. This was a farce. Boxing needs to be regulated. I'm so done with boxing. I don't know what to do. You literally have somebody making $90-some million off of the fact he got his jaw broken in a fight he never should have been in the first place. And he's on social media bragging in his hospital room, making a mockery of it. All the people who paid that money to see that, is that where we are now? Is that where boxing is?
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
And I understand your take on it. Me, fans' point of view, blow the whistle sports, me and you. After the Mike Tyson thing, I like Jake Paul to me is like a cartoon character. Something if I want to watch a cartoon. This is a sports show.
Yeah.
That's not boxing, Steve. And furthermore, that's not a sanctioned fight. He's not a fighter.
But that's the problem.
There's no record.
Right.
It's not a problem. If you put your energy into watching nonsense, you're gonna get to see some nonsense.
But they sanctioned the fight. That's why I'm irritated about it. They actually did sanction the fight as a legitimate fight, which is why I'm saying boxing now is a joke.
So wait a minute, that would have been Jake Paul first official fight then?
Yeah, that was considered to be an actual official sanctioned fight. This is why I'm saying boxing is a
Oh
joke.
my
It
goodness.
wasn't an exhibition. That should have been an exhibition, but it was actually a sanctioned fight.
Even
Which
the
is an
exhibition
embarrassment to that.
with a person who's not a fighter, is that an exhibition?
But that's not well, an exhibition would be a real boxer against somebody who's not a boxer, even two boxers who aren't fighting for a record.
I remember
Like
back in the
Mayweather
day
had,
when the fighters used to fight the wrestlers.
yeah,
That's
that's exhibition. But Mayweather versus
yeah.
McGregor was an exhibition. This was actually a sanctioned boxing fight
Yeah.
with a scorecard and everything.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying there's a problem.
And now he
So
walking
yeah,
around
it's
with
a
a
joke.
puffy face,
Yeah,
jaw
it's a
broke.
joke.
Hey man, I applaud him for getting himself a platform because he's put away a pretty penny. He don't have to worry
Oh,
about
he's
nothing.
he's exploited big time. I mean, it's exploitation. But I mean, he's exploited boxing well. But I'm just saying, for those of us who grew up loving boxing and grew up loving the competition of boxing, this is a farce.
Hey man, if he can do it, I would love to start training. Hey, and I would take it serious. Give me a year.
Mhm.
I want to fight.
Yeah,
If I want to fight.
but that's what
I'm
I'm
out of
saying.
shape right now, but let me get a year, and I want to fight Jake Paul.
Yeah,
I want to fight Jake Paul, and I'm way older than him.
right.
But I'm gonna give you a fight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a fight. I don't know. Hey,
I know. Well, let's get to these picks. So we
mm,
digressed a little bit, but we had to get that in though. We had to get it in.
hey. You know what? I'm happy that you put it in there. I'm
Yeah,
happy
we
you
had to be
put
put
it
in
in there.
because I mean, we like I said, we love all sports. We love boxing.
I'm not gonna call that boxing.
Hmm?
I don't care if they sanction this, Steve. I'm not gonna call that boxing.
No, well,
Jake Paul.
I know, but he was in there with a
What's
real
his record? What's his record? 0-1 now.
Well, I think 0-2. I think he's lost 2 now.
No, because none of the other ones were sanctioned. That was the only one sanctioned, so it had to be 0-1.
0-1. I thought they did give him another fight that he was in, but
Yeah,
either way,
I didn't hear about this one being sanctioned. I thought somebody
it
was
was sanctioned.
playing
It
when they
was
said
sanctioned,
that.
actually. It was
Hey,
considered a sanctioned fight.
hey, some people put their money anywhere.
But let's get to these picks because we need to.
Yeah. Let's get in because people got to go shopping. Steve,
I'm ready.
you don't want over here being long winded.
You know, when we talk sports, you know me, I can't stop. I got to be cut off. But go ahead.
Hey, well, let's get into the new week of football.
I know.
Let's get into these picks, Steve, and let's shoot through these picks so we can get out of here, so we can get to shopping.
Let's do it, man.
Hey,
start on Christmas Day. We got 3 games on Christmas.
Okay, here we go. Blow the whistle sports. Here goes the picks for the week. Starting with Thursday, you know the day, Christmas. Merry Christmas to all you guys. We starting off with that first game. Cowboys going there to play the Commanders.
Now you know
nothing game. Who you taking, Steve?
You know who I want to take. I want the Cowboys to win because I want the Commanders to get that draft pick. I have no dog in this fight. This is all about draft picks. So I'm hoping and praying that the Commanders tank.
Cowboys, they have no die in them. So yeah. I'm thinking they're gonna come out and play. So I'm taking the Cowboys over the Commanders also.
Good.
Moving on to the Lions and the Vikings. Are the Lions mathematically out of it, Steve?
Essentially, not mathematically. They need Green Bay to lose both games. They got to win both games, and then all the other stuff. But yeah, it's over. So I'm going with the Vikings.
Well, I'm taking the Lions. I'm not taking the Vikings. I'm taking the Lions.
All right.
Those are games. Those are meaningless games right now. Yeah. You know, when this is the time when it gets sad. When it gets down to right now. Here go one to put in your sheet. But what they gonna put the point spread at this? I would love to see the point spread. The Broncos and the Chiefs.
Well, you know, they're down two quarterbacks now as three plays into the game. Gardner Minshew tore his knee up. Thankfully, they said it wasn't an ACL tear, but it's still bad enough that he's not going to play the rest of the season probably. So they're down to their third quarterback, Chris Alontikin. This should be Broncos all day. This is your lock, and we haven't had a lock for several weeks now, but this is your lock. Broncos will win and will win decisively.
On Christmas Day, do we have we don't have a bona fide game.
This is 1 year where you might actually have to spend time with the family because we got three clunkers.
The NFL has dropped the ball on this.
Dropped the ball on this one, yeah.
The NFL has dropped the ball 100% big. But you know, when you set this schedule up, these look like big games.
Right.
But nobody knew the NFL was going to be upside down.
Right.
Keep it 100. The NFL is upside down this season.
Right.
It's a new NFL.
It's new. Yeah, I agree.
Everybody knows that Texans Chargers game should be on Christmas Day.
Yes, that would definitely be a Christmas game. It'll flex.
A flex.
Yeah.
I don't think the NFL heard that word. They don't do it like they used to.
They don't do it like they used to, for sure.
That's
Texans Chargers. That's going to be a good game. God, I had to flip a coin on that almost. I like how the Chargers have been playing lately. Texans have been playing. That defense just looks insane.
On another level. On a whole nother level.
I'm going to take the Texans in a close one. Close one. It's a coin flip, but I'm going to take the Texans.
I like the energy of the Chargers. I love that Texans defense. I've been riding with the Texans for the last couple of games, but I'm taking the Chargers. Okay. Out here in LA, I'm taking the Chargers. They're gonna have that extra bit of boost because of the fans. And it's a Saturday game. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then Ravens Green Bay.
This game looks like 2 weeks ago. This game looked like it was gonna be a great game, but now
I'm looking for a coin.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson probably not going to start.
Green Bay has to win. So I'm taking Green Bay.
Green Bay, yeah. I got Green Bay too.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put any money on it.
No. This is just for the fun of it. All right, now we get Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday finally.
Who we got?
Oh yeah, you know where we going? We going to Carolina to play the Seattle Seahawks. They coming to our house. Whose house? Cali Cat Pack, Roaring Riot, Panthers house. I'm taking the Panthers, Steve.
Seahawks are playing for first place and first in the division. I got the Seahawks.
Hey, you can take them if you want to.
Okay.
You took Tampa Bay last week.
I sure did. Was wrong. And they let me down.
And you was wrong. And I guess you don't care about being wrong. So we're going to move right along.
All right.
Cardinals going there to play the Bengals. I'm taking the Bengals, Steve. Who you taking?
Yeah, after what I saw from the Bengals this week, I got the Bengals too.
Uh-oh. Aaron Rodgers sighting. Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers stroll in to Cleveland to play the Browns. Shador, are you up for the test? What'd you say?
We didn't have time to get into Shador this week, but I know people are trying to sit there and not blame Shador for that injury to Judkins, but man, it didn't look good. It was one of them plays where you can't make that throw. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt as a rookie. But I got the Steelers in this one. The Browns are just a mess.
I'm taking the Steelers too. And Shador, you got it, man. Take your time. You're gonna get it together. Steve, stop trying to throw a rookie up under the bus.
I'm just calling it like it is.
Call it like it is. Then you say it was a rookie mistake.
Okay. Well, I'm saying it was a rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake.
I said that.
You're trying to paint him in the bad light. I don't like that.
I'm just pointing out to him that there's consequences.
This is true.
This man's may never be the same again. Which is a horrible call.
And another game that should have been on Christmas, the Jaguars at the Colts.
Yeah, that was definitely a Christmas
game. That's a Christmas-worthy game right there.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm taking the Jags. Jags
looking good.
The Jags with Myers, you're on a new level. A whole new level. The Jags are rejuvenated.
I agree.
Rejuvenated. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
You better watch out for them Jaguars. They are rejuvenated. That bit of energy coming from that wide receiver, just that one spritz of energy. This is not the same team from the beginning of the seasons, people. This is not the same team. Watch out for the Jags. That's hey in them playoffs. Hey, watch out for them Jags. I'm gonna let people know the Jags are the real deal. That wide receiver core is looking nice.
I'm not going so far as to say that, but yeah, but I will give him this game. I gotta see it in the playoffs to believe it. So,
okay.
well, I'll give him this game, but I don't see them matching up well with the Patriots or the Broncos. But
It's
we'll get to
upside
it.
down, Steve. It's upside down. Tampa Bay goes in there to Miami to play the Dolphins, and you know who you taking, Steve?
Bucks all day, every day.
I'm taking the Dolphins. I see the Dolphins waking up with a new attitude and putting hands on the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield, you better watch out for them Dolphins.
All right. You always didn't watch that bingo game. You didn't see what Burrow did to the Dolphins last week.
I did, man. I only picked the Dolphins. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Okay.
I just want the Bucks to lose.
You want the Bucks to lose. It's personal. Yeah,
I just.
Yeah, you're
I
not.
I don't. If you're a Buck fan, buck you.
That's a good one. I like that one. That might be a good. We might need to put a copyright on that one. That could be a good bumper sticker. Think about that. You can you can have BUCKU and have the Tampa colors and Tampa thing.
Yep.
You might have something there
with their flag.
With their flag, you might have something there. That might be a T-shirt. There might be some money there.
There it is. Patriots at the Jets. This is my lock of the week. Patriots to topple the Jets.
Okay.
Money line it.
Yeah, I think the other game was a closer lock. Well, yeah, I would be that.
The Patriots already lined up. They might put backups in.
Yeah, but the Chiefs. You think the Chiefs are going to try to play hard?
The Chiefs showed last game that the Chiefs, Andy Dolphin told everybody, put your shoes in the box. Yeah. we not playing for the Super Bowl. Put y'all stuff up.
They let the Titans. I mean, I saw the Titans dancing. How you gonna be dancing in the end zone when your team is 2-12, 2-13?
They 3-12. They were 2-12. They were 2-11. Then now they're 3-12. How you gonna be dancing? You guys, you're not putting them out the playoffs first. Second, your team has been trashed the whole season. Their quarterback is out, and you guys feel good?
They should pass a rule that you're not allowed to dance in the end zone when your team is 3-12. They need to pass a rule.
I like that rule.
I mean, that should be a rule against that. I mean, when your team is 3-12, you're supposed to do how Walter Payton and Riggins back in the day did. They got a touchdown and they just hand the ball to the referee and walk off the field.
I like that rule.
You're supposed to just hand the ball to the official and walk off the field.
I like that rule.
So go ahead.
You took the Patriots. We both took the Patriots.
Yeah.
Saints at the Titans. Hey, these picks are not the same when the games don't mean nothing, do it? They're not the same. They don't have that same luster.
This game's a coin, but the Saints have been playing some pretty solid ball these last few weeks. They've had pretty impressive. So I'm gonna take the Saints just because something's looking better on them. I don't know what it is, but something.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Saints too. That's another team that be dancing and stuff like they doing. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is. These teams have no chance of nothing. Saints,
okay. Next
Giants game. At the Raiders.
Ooh, another God.
2-13, 2-13.
Jesus.
Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders.
I'm taking the Giants. The Raiders have totally tanked. Giants are still competitive.
They need to. Finally, we have a game. Eagles at the Bills. This is a game that I will be watching.
Yeah, that's a meaningful game. God. After what the Bills did last week, try to almost lose that Cleveland game, and then they got to bounce back. I got the Bills. Eagles have already clinched their division. They're not going to pretty much change their seating, so they might rest guys.
Yeah, I want to take the Eagles. If the Eagles play, I'm taking the Eagles. But if the Eagles are not playing, I'm taking the Bills.
Yeah.
So
I got
for the camera's sake, I'm gonna take the Bills. Oh, finally a good game that has to be played. Bears play the 49ers. Sunday Night Football. I'll be watching this game also.
Yeah, that's a definite game. I'm still not sold on the Bears, especially on the road. I'm gonna take the Niners.
Yeah, the Bears they've been getting some W's.
Yeah,
But,
they fool's gold.
yeah, I've been telling people they blow up. They blow up. But I'm happy for Chicago. I'm happy for all the Bears fans. Get it in, get it in because I'm not gonna say one and done, but this is not going far in the playoffs at all.
At all.
Rams at the Falcons, Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Rams.
Yeah, Rams for sure. But this is the type of game, and who I hate second compared to Aaron Rodgers. This is the type of game that Kirk Cousins will find a way.
Show up.
They have none to play for. He needs a contract. So it's going to be a lot better game than people think. Don't be surprised if the Falcons win this game because this is the type of game Kirk Cousins wins. But I'm taking the Rams too. But I'm just telling you guys, don't be surprised.
If you do pick six or if you do DraftKings, FanDuel, this game, you must put Pitts. Pitts is going to go over his yardage.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
Right.
Kirk Cousins is going to have whatever is 240. He's going to have over 240 yards. I'm looking for Kirk Cousins probably get 500 yards in this game, 4 touchdowns. Because in garbage time, Kirk Cousins excels. I'm talking about like stupid excels. Like
this is the greatest garbage time quarterback in history.
Mm-hmm.
If you give him a losing record, you get him out of the playoffs. Kirk Cousins is good for 400 yards and 3 or 4 touchdowns. So, yeah.
There it is right there.
All right. So I did say, though, before we go, for whatever godly reason you decide you don't want to watch football on Christmas Day, we do have 3. It looks like we'll have 3 stonkers. I'm calling them stonkers, not stinkers, stonkers on Christmas Day. You can watch the NBA, who used to control Christmas Day with their 5 games. They still have the 5 games. They're just not going to get the ratings that the NFL will get, even though they're playing stonkers. The NFL will still get 3 times the ratings of the NBA. Isn't that crazy how the NFL dominates?
Well, I don't know if that's going to work this way this season because the games the NFL put on for Christmas.
Yeah, but it's still Cowboys Commanders. Cowboy fans still are going to get you a 25-30 rating. And then
it is what it is.
Packers are still Packers. You still got that.
I love the NFL, but this should have been done way better.
Way better.
Way better.
Way better.
I need to talk to marketing. Goodell, can I talk to your marketing person? Because who set the schedule up? And the schedule is fine, but flex.
Yeah.
Flex.
Let me give you these 5 games before we get out of here. You got first game, Cavaliers, Knicks. Second game, Spurs, Thunder. Third game, Mavericks, Warriors. Fourth game, Rockets, Lakers. And then the 5th game is the T-Wolves versus the Nuggets. 5 pretty solid matchups. I mean, they at least got the matchups better than the NFL did. I might be watching a lot more of the NFL, the NBA than I usually do, just because the games are better than the NFL games. But yeah, it is what it is. Bottom line is that we do have something to do on Christmas Day. So
I'm gonna be eating on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I'm gonna be eating.
But to you and yours, have a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. And we salute all you guys from here from Blow the Whistle Sports. You have a good one, Steve.
Absolutely. And please let that. If Packard said something wrong that pissed you off, please, please go on to our Facebook, our Instagram, any our places and tell us what he did wrong.
I don't make people mad, Steve. That'd be you making people mad.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's about time. People need to call him out too. I get tired of getting called out for saying the right thing, and then when I'm right, Nobody ever wants to sit there and say, man, see, you were right. I got called out when I criticized Lamar Jackson
We'll
for
see y'all
not working out.
next Wednesday,
Yes, sir.
7 p.m. here.
Peace out.
Please like, subscribe, and share.
Absolutely.